Do you feel bad for our people on Instagram that they're not watching this right now?
No. If they know, they know. So
hey.
did you see the little video I put up for our Instagram today?
No, I didn't.
It's much worth it to go watch.
So if you're on Instagram, you should go check out Gun Talk.
Go check it out. It's actually very entertaining, and I have to give a special shout out to Jace, our old editor. He threw that together like just out of a whim, and
now I'm curious.
It's great.
I wonder what it is.
It's what not to do on first-person defender. It was great. He sent it to me. It was really good. But welcome into Gun Talk Live.
Here we are. It's a Friday live.
Yeah, hey, big time news. So the reason why we weren't on live yesterday is that we were filming with Smith & Wesson, and they've got some cool stuff.
They're bringing the fire. There's fire now, and there's fire in a few months from now.
It's going to be amazing.
You guys are going to like it.
It's going to be cool.
It's not a new texture necessarily, or a new color. You know, sometimes like gun stuff would be like, it's new, and it's like, oh, it's gray.
New caliber, or I mean, it's just all.
No, there's some pretty cool stuff happening. So welcome in. This is Gun Talk Live.
Who are we brought to you today by?
I don't know. I think today, let's see. Let's go with. We're going with. Brought to you by HIVIZ Shooting Systems. See what you've been missing, and by SIONYX, which is actually another see what you've been missing type of thing. It could be. They
like
probably
colored night vision.
Colored night vision.
That's crazy.
Very cool. Outdoor adventurers try the SIONYX Aurora Digital full color night vision. It's not that green, gray weirdness. Integrated compass and GPS. That's cool. Through June 20th, get $100 back with any Aurora Digital Night Vision camera purchase, including the Pro Explorer Kit, during the SIONYX Dads and Grads Freedom Sale. That sounds like a sale I can get on board with. Dads and Grads. Find out more at SIONYX.com. I'm going to spell it for you because it sounds kind of weird. SIONYX.
Exactly how it sounds.
Of course. And by Timney Triggers. For 75 years, Timney Triggers have been making quality triggers in the U.S. for a variety of long guns, but now, wait for it, they have it for Glock. That's right, not Glock long guns. Don't start spreading rumors.
Short ones.
The handguns, the hand pistol. Competitive edge with the Alpha Competition Series trigger for your Glock Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, 3-pound pull weight, crisp trigger break, and it's easy to install. Even a KJ can do it. Find yours
get thrown in there.
at TimneyTriggers.com. Gun Talk Live is also brought to you by HIVIZ, which we have some giveaway stuff for you guys. Full line of sights, including the Lightwave H3 sight. This is cool.
Yes.
It combines the fiber optic capabilities with light-emitting benefits of tritium, both day and night.
You're completely covered 24/7
That's it.
with HIVIZ.
When you're cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day. Name that movie. The Lightwave H3 is available for a variety of firearms, including Smith & Wesson revolvers and staccato pistols. So check them out, HIVIZsites.com. Also, make sure to enter to win. Do you like winning stuff? Well, guess what? Gun Talk's X Marks the Spot giveaway. Enter now at guntalk.com/win for a chance to win the Sig Sauer P365X Romeo Zero Micro Compact. That's good.
Done.
I'd like that. That's all we need to say about that. Also, if you like this shirt that says standard capacity designed by our buddy Gary, you can buy one.
What is standard capacity? I mean, gosh, that's like, what, 10 rounds?
It's whatever you want it to be, bro. It's America. This isn't Connecticut. No offense to Connecticutans.
Canadian?
Connecticutans?
Yeah. Hey.
Connecticut dykes?
Yeah. So, let's get on to this.
Jeez.
So, our Crimson Trace winner, he decided to skip town apparently for the week. So I re-gifted it. Jeez. I re-gifted it to Ron Roush. Thank you so much. And all he did, and I love his comment.
Hey, you guys! Chunk.
Well, sloth.
Sloth?
Yeah.
Wait, the kid was Chunk.
Yeah.
That's right.
Chunk loves sloth.
Chunk loves sloth. Oh, jeez. All right.
So anyway, hey, Ron, hit me up, kj@guntalk.com. I'll also be able to reach out to you on Facebook. I'll let you know, and I'll get your prize pack out. But we've got a special giveaway this week. We are giving away 2 pretty much free HIVIZ sights.
They are pretty much totally
They're
free.
totally free. So you get to take your pick on which sites you want for whichever gun you want. We'll give one away on Facebook and one away on YouTube.
That's generous.
And as a special prize today, a special prize for the best comment, I don't know how we're going to judge this. How should we judge this?
Depends on what
we
you
will
think
just
best
use
is.
our judgment.
Yeah.
Best. Oh,
or
man.
best or funniest, maybe?
Aw.
Because we're talking about some pretty funny stuff today.
And just a teaser. We're going to tell you about a police officer taking my gun away from me last night.
Yeah.
You're going to want to stick around for story time with Ryan.
Yes.
Oh. I think we can put together a spreadsheet and figure out which is the best.
Yeah.
In
It's gonna be
the
best.
comment.
It will not be fair. It will not be scientific. We will choose.
Yes. But anyway, so for that, we're going to give away a Unity Spark. So this is a personal locating beacon, and it is wicked cool.
That
so
sounds...
you push it. Now, so they'd say, like, you know, you've got the little red button.
That it lights up and everything.
But what a lot of guys do, apparently, it's got like a low, high, and then a blinky.
Blinky.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what a lot of guys do, apparently, is put these on the vest of their dog at night, and while they're walking them or something, they put it on, and they'll always know where their dog
Wicked
is.
smart.
200 hours. This is the red.
I bet there's an IR version somewhere.
There is an IR version, which is great.
That's some tactical stuff right there.
Yeah. So anyway, it's backed by Velcro, and we thank Unity for providing that for us.
Welcome in, everybody. Bobby, he said he's out of Facebook jail. Congratulations. Troy says he put the Timney trigger in his G19 Gen 5, and it's awesome.
They're unreal.
So
They're
easy,
great.
even Troy can do it.
Good job, Troy. You must be like me.
Yeah, wicked smart.
Okay, let's just jump right into it. We're gonna jump.
We got some good stuff.
Right into. So you guys have seen the video, but we kind of wanted to talk about it.
Mama Bear.
Mama Bear going after Mama Bear.
Yeah.
You know, it turns out the girl that is in the video is a teenage girl, and she is defending her
puppy
crew of
dogs.
So we're gonna go ahead and
17-year-old
roll
girl fighting a bear.
Yeah,
let's roll this.
Let's roll it.
There is some sound on this, but we can talk through this too. You know?
Okay. So, yeah, there's a bear on the fence. The bear doesn't like the fact that the dogs are barking. I think they were cubs.
There were 2 cubs.
That's a problem. So she says, "Get out of here, bear!" She pushes the
dog
bear
does.
off. She plays King of the Hill
No, here she comes. Oh.
with the bear. There it is. And
Usually
then
the King of the Hill wins that.
probably right after she did that, because she runs away, she goes, "I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad decision."
I think there was a man you could kind of hear, not on this version,
Yes.
but he was like yelling at her, and I think that's when she kind of woke up and was like sprinted back
Yeah,
into
like,
the house.
what the heck am I doing?
What have
gotta
I
get-
just done?
What have I done?
Guess the name of her last dog that she was picking up that she was really trying to save? I think is the one. Her name was Princess.
Yeah.
Princess.
That's hey. I was just looking at that again, and you realize give those little dogs some credit for jumping in there too.
Yeah, ferocious.
They were going in it. They were going at
Hey,
it.
they all talk a big game when they're in a group.
Oh yeah.
They all.
As soon as the bear actually does anything, they're like, "Oh, God."
Hey,
yeah.
did you see the black dog? That bear took a swipe at the black dog, and the black dog was like, "Holy crap, this is a bear!"
He's
takes off,
big.
He takes off in the
You're
house.
a big dog. You're a real big dog.
It's a powerful dog.
Their claws are really big.
But Texas Huntsman is 100% right. She was very fortunate. That bear takes a swipe at her. It's going to knock her down. I don't think the bear would have attacked her, but I think the bear would have definitely defended those cubs.
Yeah.
And that's really, I mean, the bear, was just being a bear, and I mean, when urban sprawl gets to their area, they're gonna go looking for food and trash cans and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
they smell donuts just like any of us. We go towards the donuts. It's smart bear.
Dude, is he making fun of me for eating a donut? This
Bobby
morning?
Bobby says that's a new twist on bearing arms.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
That might be. I mean, that might be in the running for the
David
Unity Spark.
Workman, I'm surprised that he beat you to that. Come on.
Yeah.
I expect more from you.
It might be in the running, but it'd be in the running like a Pinto would be in the running to win a NASCAR race.
Yeah.
It's literally
you're,
in the running.
You're at the party, but come on. Really, it's not.
But I don't know, man. Maybe.
So perhaps
maybe a gun could have been a good defense mechanism for this. Maybe don't have so many dogs.
Just
I don't know. She had a whole litter in there.
don't get me started. The whole like my dogs are my children thing. Like they're dogs. They're actually
just dogs.
They're just dogs.
Yeah.
I agree. I think what would have happened is the large dog was the only one that could have reached up to there, and he already got his. That bear's not going to. I don't believe that bear would have come down in that whole.
But like
bunch.
you said, all that bear has to do is come down there and start swiping.
Yeah.
And it's just pow, pow, pow.
I think
dead dog, injured dogs. It's going to be ugly.
I think the bear was just trying to pass through.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
100%.
And
That's what I
if the
think.
dogs hadn't been in the yard, then they would have just
Control your dogs. How about that? Have control of your dogs. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is people not being able to control their dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
I know the feel.
I've got a guy that I meet. There's no way he watches this show. that I meet almost every other morning, and it is everything he can do to restrain his dog from coming after mine. And mine, right attached. No leash.
Aggressively?
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
Teeth are bared. Everything.
We'll let you know. Your dog's gonna get a mouthful of boot if he charges this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
What'd you do to my dog? Yeah.
Dogs come in
I know.
See, we're gonna go off on a tangent here, but we're
gonna lose a lot of people.
It's protecting your dog by putting him in a fence. It's protecting your dog by training him because he likes to wander. Well, he's gonna get run over or he's gonna get aggressive with somebody who maybe perhaps carries a gun. And I'm just saying, why'd you shoot my dog? Because I don't let dogs bite me or my children or my, no.
Well, we've got some good comments coming in. Luke says, this is really good. Luke says, most people can't even control their kids, let alone their dogs.
See, now we're really getting off tangents, aren't we?
That's dangerous territory there.
And Tia says, whether by voice or leash, yes, control them. If you could, you should be able to say, come, and that dog is in the house.
Can you walk a cat in front of your dog who's not on a leash and your dog doesn't bolt?
Yes.
That's the test.
100% yes.
Well, my dog is always by my side. Well, what if?
What if?
Yeah. A cat with a T-bone wrapped around him walks in front of your dog. Does your dog bolt?
I might chase that.
Does your dog bolt? Okay, so should we do story time?
Yes.
All right.
We're going to start story time. I want to set this up. I've ridden with Ryan a lot. Driving. And I've never known him to, he does not exceed the speed limit by very much at all.
I kind of drive like an old man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to set
I'm
that
not in a
story
hurry.
up
I don't get angry. I'm just trying to get there.
He just gets there. So, all right, go for it.
You drive a lot faster than I do, just for the record. Anywho.
I didn't get pulled over.
So, last night, we got the Smith guys in. We go get some dinner. The old reservation was a late reservation. So it's like 10 o'clock at night, driving back home. And all of a sudden, lights.
Which we caught both of us by surprise.
It was like, what did I do?
Yeah, we were both confused by this because in the area, it's kind of, I would say it's a little bit of a speed trap, but we know it's there, but I did not realize he was exceeding the speed limit.
I didn't realize. Anywho, so we pull over, and this officer comes up
Well, we
and
didn't pull over.
well, I started to pull over, and then through the loudspeaker, it was on a bridge, because it was like a shoulder, and
Yeah.
she through the loudspeaker said, "Go to the next pullover part
Yeah.
on this very long bridge." And okay, so now we're driving for a couple minutes with her behind me, which is fun. And so we pull over, and she comes up. I hand her my license, and she very quickly is like, "I don't need to see all your other stuff."
Yeah. There is a dog outside.
There is a dog.
barking. I want to go outside. And
I don't know if they're
say,
hearing
"Your
this.
dog."
Are you guys hearing this? It's like, oh,
I'm sorry.
is he like outside the door?
Yeah, he's like,
We're talking about
Are you
dogs.
talking about me?
You talking smack? What, you want some? Oh, you're gonna do stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me a
jeez.
mouthful of boot, will you?
Wow,
I got
that's
some
weird.
canines. That
We've
are-
never had a dog outside of our studio. That's strange. All right. Anyway, I was telling a story.
It's alive.
They're like, and then? So she walks up, I hand her my license. She goes, "I don't need the registration and all that stuff." And then she starts walking away, and I went, "Ma'am, I need to give you this." And she comes back kind of like, "What do you need to give me?" And I hand her my concealed carry license.
As you're to do. Like,
And you're supposed to do that in Louisiana. And she goes, "Oh, okay."
like, she got very kind of
Okay.
like, on edge.
Because I've done this before, and a lot of times the officer will go, "Oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. Just keep it where it is. Don't touch it. Don't,
Yeah.
And no big deal." And a lot of times they'll even thank you for carrying, which is cool. But she goes, "Oh, step out of the car." Okay.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
And she goes,
And
she said, I'm glad there was somebody else here to hear this.
I'm going, what?
She goes, "What is it?" I went, "Where is it?" "It's on me." She goes,
No.
"What is it?"
She said, what is it?
And I said-
and I was like, oh.
It's a Glock 48. By the way, that's what I was carrying.
Yeah.
It's a Glock 48. She goes, "Okay, no, where is it?" I went, "Well, it's on me."
And he's
She goes,
not
"Where?"
reaching or anything,
I'm like, because
so
I'm like, oh god,
his hands
it's
are up
nighttime.
here
I know,
and just
I understand.
pointing.
Police officers pulling people over at night. It's nerve wracking. And she goes, "Well, okay, well, turn around, and I'm just gonna take it while we talk." And I'm like, I give her this look like,
I could tell.
I'd rather you not.
I
like,
could tell at this
touch
moment
my gun.
Ryan was like he wanted to say, "I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable with you doing that," and that's.
I didn't want to get into like an argument, an adversarial thing with her, but I was like, she goes, "Well, I'm going to give it back." I was like, "Yeah, I just don't feel like touching guns right now is a
Yeah.
good idea." So I'm like, okay. So she reaches, she pulls it out, then she goes, "Open the back of your car." I'm like, what? So I'm opening the back of the car, and she's like, "I'm going to keep it back here, and then you can just come get it after we're done." And I didn't hear her say this, but because I was trying to make sure that I would open the back of the car for her. She goes, "I'm going to unload it."
Yes.
Oh, great. So KJ hears her fiddling.
She's trying to get it out of the holster. She gets it out of the holster, and by this time she has the back door
Back of the car open,
Back
yeah.
of the car open, and I kind of look around because she's starting to mess with this gun, and I'm in front of the gun, and so I kind of crouch down.
Bracing for impact.
I kind of crouched down, like it's probably gonna hurt. And
I hope
she's-
Ryan didn't have
Yeah.
honey badger loads
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah. I hope-
He did.
I don't know what you had. What would not hurt? Everything would hurt. It doesn't
So
matter.
she unloaded the gun
Yeah.
and then wrote me a ticket for speeding. And then she was like, "Okay, have a nice day. You can go get your gun after I leave." And then
It was
she
somewhat-
left. And there
Well,
was an-
at some point, another officer.
we
had
didn't realize another officer had pulled up behind
pulled
her.
up behind her, and then Ryan and I had a debate on whether or not he should go get his gun because
There's another officer back there still.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so what? I'm going to open up the back, and I'm
He's
going to
gonna
pull out a
see-
gun, and I'm going to start loading it while the officer's standing there. He's going to be like, what the hell?
what's this dude going for with a gun?
Yeah. So we kind of waited around for him to move. It was weird, though. Have you guys ever had that happen? I mean, what experience have you had getting pulled over, carrying a gun? Are you in a state where you have to let them know that you're carrying? like I said, the couple times I've had this before, it wasn't a big deal. They were like, okay, fine, great.
Right. And it was, I guess the shocking thing to me is like how her demeanor changed instantly, because you were following the rules of the law in handing your concealed carry permit over. And I think that's what kind of shocked me a bit, like how standoffish she got, and you know how she was like, well, I'm going to give it back. That
now
kind of
what I
shocked
have
me.
done before, and I didn't do this time, I should have done, is hand the license and the carry permit to her at the same time. It wouldn't have made much of a difference, but I kind of gave her the license, and then she just was like, okay, thanks, and I was like, wait, and I don't know if that
caught her.
threw her off. But 10 o'clock at night, she's pulling over. It's two guys in this vehicle. I mean,
Luke asked if she got your number.
Bobby says,
At least buy me a drink.
asked for an autograph. No, there wasn't that. I would talk with her supervisor about it and suggest she might need some more training, David. Yeah, man, I don't know if that was protocol, if that's what they're trained to do, but to me, going and grabbing someone's gun, a loaded gun, unloading it, like, what are we doing here? Why are we touching and moving and pointing guns right now?
And
it's a freaky deal.
That I'm not comfortable with that, especially doing it behind the vehicle. And I'm not saying, like, accidents do happen, and man, and Luke, you are right. That is not how I wanted my prostate checked.
2 knuckles.
Honey badger? No thanks.
Gary says the belief that all cops are firearms experts is a fallacy. Most do what is needed to qualify and train or know anything more. It's true. It was a tricky deal, man, because you're like, and Chad's chiming in too, and Chad, I appreciate it. Catch-22, I understand her concern, but she also put you and KJ in danger.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, and I just didn't get the sense that she was a real gun person. I don't know. But her pointing the gun, unloading the gun, and somewhere back there, I don't know where she was pointing it. You said it was sort of pointed in our direction.
It was pointed in our direction because she did not turn her back to you, because she didn't want to turn her back. She didn't want to turn her back, and I don't blame her. I mean, that's
I'm a crazy guy going over the speed limit.
Yeah,
can't be trusted.
Took her a while to catch us.
Took me a while to catch up to you.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on.
She didn't say that.
I was going so fast. 52.
53, but she did write 52 on it, so maybe that saved you a few.
That was her olive branch.
But no,
Sorry
I
for pointing
think,
a gun at you.
Her unloading it in our direction, like there's got to be something there. It was a little nerve-wracking there for a second. But Tia had this happen, and she said, asked the cop why he needed to take my gun. He goes, for my safety. And then Tia's like, I have it for my safety. Doesn't do me any good back with you.
Right.
I mean, that's a good point.
It was funny, and so she didn't ask if the other guy in the car was carrying.
She did not.
I'm just saying. And just a clue.
And
could be.
That kind of bothered me too, because we had this same conversation, and after the fact, I should have asked if I could have recorded the interaction. We thought about that after the fact.
Like, be nice about it, but like, it would have been kind of interesting to say, hey, we're recording this, if that's okay.
I don't know.
Maybe next time I'll do that so I can find out what they do with the concealed carry.
I don't want to be that person. I'm not trying to catch her in a trap.
No,
I'm just trying to document.
Well, then we'll go, well, you see, we have this show, it's called Gun Talk, and
and they're like,
do you have any advice for our audience?
Yeah.
This could be another good idea to have the dash cam that goes forward and backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you probably would have caught.
Oh, man. That would have been amazing.
Rear-facing one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good call. That's a good thought.
Dash cam would have been nice.
Dash cams would be nice because they recorded your speed, and they've got, some pretty high-tech stuff. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I might have to incorporate that.
Yeah, Bobby says depends on the officer. She could have been fairly new officer, or it may have been her first concealed carry stop. Yeah, I don't know.
I do find
crazy.
I do find it interesting that she did not check me, because the conversation we had was I was getting my wallet out to go, well, hey, I am also carrying Like, and Ryan was kind of like, no, I'm pretty sure it's just me. Like,
I think
okay.
I don't know. Somebody may could tell us we're wrong, but I mean, our interaction was with me. I was the driver, so
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna like.
She didn't really even interact with you.
No, she did. Well, she did once when she said, "Oh, I don't need the registration, but thanks for checking."
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, crazy deal. But move slowly if you get pulled over. Understand the cops are probably
a little on edge.
A little on edge, especially pulling over at night. And just kind of like, how would you like to proceed, officer?
Yeah, and I thought, your interaction when you got out of the vehicle, I thought was really a good testament on what you've been kind of trained. You kept your hands up. You didn't make any fast movements. And when you pointed your gun, you didn't go, it's right here. You pointed down with just 2 fingers. So I think that was a really good, and for me to be able to see it and go, he's doing everything right. Like, you're not reaching for it. You're just going, it's right back there. Hands are up here, not coming down.
You're doing great, buddy.
Yeah, keep it up. I'm real proud. You got this. Take one for the team.
Good luck. This is going to be great content for the live tomorrow.
Oh, we did say that. I mean, we're not
right
lie.
after. We're going to tell this story tomorrow.
We're going to tell this story because that was too odd.
Jeez.
So,
all right.
That's it.
You guys going shooting? Anybody going shooting? The reloaders? You guys going shooting?
Yeah, is anybody going up just picking up brass?
Going out to the range? Well, yeah, just to pick up brass. Though.
Yeah.
Not to shoot.
That would be a funny video.
Yeah.
See someone out there, like, just a guy sweeping up brass. Like,
been shooting a lot today?
No.
No, just sweeping up brass.
Oh.
All right. Well, you guys have a good weekend. Be careful out there and obey the speed limit.
Please.
Be careful. Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.